is you're out in the woods. You find a great footprint, or you find a structure you want to know. You take pictures of it, okay? How are you going to make sure you can find it again? Anybody? Huh? Yeah. You can either mark it or carry a GPS. Again, they're getting cheaper and cheaper. I've got a TomTom in my vehicle. Actually, I can take out and carry it if I forget this, but I know I've got this with me. If you want to get the within 10 feet capability, there is a setting on it called the WAAS, the Wide Area Augmentation System. That's the one that will get you within 3 meters, 10 feet. If you don't have it, you could be 30 feet, or pardon, 30 feet, you can be 100 feet away. But if you have that enabled, WAAS, it takes a little bit longer to come in. But you're out there, you found something you want to record, you turn on your GPS, you set a waypoint, or you record the coordinates, or both. You know, suspenders, pants, suspenders, belt type thing. And then you know you can find it again. You can bring somebody back and show them. GPS would love it. Now, that's all I'm going to talk about on equipment. Now we're going to talk about my favorite idea, batteries. I told you I work for a company that makes miniature intrusion detection systems. Our biggest problem is getting the power draw on these things down, not to the milliamps, but to the microamps. We've got a setup right now that on one of our bigger transmitters, 4 9-volt batteries can power that thing for 6 months. That's helpful because when you set these things out there, if you're military or Border Patrol or Area 51, you don't have to go back out every couple of weeks and change batteries. And by the way, it does send back a low bat indication if there is a problem. So, let's look at batteries. Typical batteries, the AA, AAA, C cells, D cells. I'll cover 9-volt differently. The 9-volt, what's called primary cell, the kind that are not rechargeable. We found for our use the best one is Duracell. It has just slightly more current, what we call amp hours in it. It runs about 580 amp hours, an Energizer will run about 500. Now the reason we made it, by the way, the technology that I'm describing that I work with is 25 years old. And the reason they put 9-volt batteries in it back then is because it was just, you could get 9-volt batteries any place in the world. Now we're looking more at AA's. We're making a small. Hello. How many of you know what a Pelican case is? Pelican case. It's a great thing. It's a waterproof case. We've got a small one we're putting in a dozen D-cell batteries.
Daddies.
We make it into essentially two 9-volt batteries by putting 6 in series and 6 in series. Now, I said that a 9-volt battery has 580 milliamp hours. A D-cell has 15 amp hours, or about 300 times. 30 times? 300 times. Oh. Anyway, 15 amp hours on a single D-cell. So if you put 6 of them together, like I've got here, it's a 9-volt battery with 15 amp hours, or 15,000 milliamp hours. Okay. That's why I like D-cells. I'll keep doing that. That's nice. if you're going to have something that you need long term and you don't want to mess with the batteries a lot. My favorite thing on that's a nice little warmer. On a camera like this, I said AA cells, I use rechargeables. Because rechargeable nickel metal hydrides last a long time. They don't, the nickel metal hydrides do not develop a memory. They lose about 1 to 2% of their capability, their capacity a month. My kids they drop something like 10% per month. So nickel metal hydrides. And then you get a bulk charger. Again, this takes 12 volts. You can charge it in your vehicle, you can charge it at home. It'll charge 8 at a time. Very nice. Unfortunately, my trail cam takes 12, so I had to go through twice. One of the best deals I've seen on them is a company called Tenergy, T-E-N-E-R-G-Y. And that's usually where I buy the bulk amount of my batteries. Now, that's good for AA's, AAA's. I wouldn't bother with D cells, 9 volts, or C cells. But, I know you're there. The night vision takes the A123 batteries. They're strange. They're expensive as all get out if you buy the one-time use. If you buy the rechargeables, again, you get 4 batteries and a recharging system for about 20 bucks. And you just keep 2 charged. I got 2 of the night vision scopes, so I go 1 there. I go 1 in the night vision scope, and if it gets low, I take one that's been charged and put it in. And these things are so small, same thing, 12 volt in, which means you can go at home or on a vehicle. And they're nice to have. I'm a firm believer in rechargeable batteries on AA's, AAA's, and the A123s. And one other thing on electronics, because it does take batteries, I love a good headlamp. This one, Bass Pro, nice. Has low light, it's got green light. I went to an FAA seminar they held, because I'm also a pilot, and they were talking about the best lighting for night is no longer red. It's green or blue. You can see better at a lower light level with green or blue than you can with red. So keep that in mind when you're buying a headlamp or a flashlight. Other than that, these are nice. Your hands are free. Small LED lights now are just, they last wonderful. Again, they take 3 AAA batteries. Okay. So far, any questions? Again.
We've got LED lights now that take longer batteries and actually last longer than the ones that take the AA's, AAA's.
I worry about which battery lights.
Well,
they can be low energy level.
Well, what I was
just on
saying is, I've got some I picked up to clip onto a hat.
Mm-hmm.
And they've lasted for 4 years on the same battery, and they light better than the headlamp.
Okay. So the one that just puts on the door, yeah, okay. I was going to tell you also about one other refinement in trail cams, and I find this amazing. We're working at work on visual, sending a picture from the sensor site back to the receiver. They have trail cams that will send pictures to your phone. It just floors me. Anywhere around, you see there sometime in the day it captures a picture of a coyote or a deer or something and it will send it to your phone. Ah, okay. Which, by the way, that's helpful. Now, if that's, now he disappears. That's all I got. Any questions? I'm available if you have any questions about where to get the stuff and what it's like and all this stuff. Come back here.
I just want to add one thing. As far as equipment goes, this is probably what's going to be what grabs the most Patterson gimbal footage. Simple cell phone. This is an iPhone. I don't even carry a camcorder in the woods anymore. I don't even carry a camera. I just carry my phone because it does everything I need it to.
What's your pixel resolution?
Do you know?
Get out of here, technician. Get.
Coming up to 5 megapixels.
Yeah, this is actually 10.
Oh, 10?
10.
That's even better.
So, you know,
Better than this.
yeah, it's just one of those things I wanted to put out there that, you know, if you got a cell phone that does video and this even does audio, I mean, it does everything I need to, so it's a good thing that if you got a cell phone, just take it. So I'm gonna hand it over to, are you through?
Yeah.
Okay.